Welcome to Strangeville. Welcome to the channel, gang. My name is Kevin Strange, 20-year veteran of the underground, cartoonist, novelist, independent filmmaker, and I am here today to share my love of comic books with you. Today, we're taking a look at Brian Pulido's Friday the 13th. What a great book to look at during October, during Monster Month, and that means that I have a brand new book out called Count Kefula, aka Dracula in Strangeville. My 28-page one-shot full-color comic book is available now at the Patreon. $3 a month gets you access to all of my comic books, all of my novels, all of my feature-length films, including the brand new Count Kefula, aka Dracula in Strangeville. Dracula blows into the peaceful town of Strangeville, gets himself some vampire hoes, and then commands them to get the best weed in Strangeville for his blood bang party that he's throwing at midnight. And of course, that means Nixon and Hogan, the infamous Strangeville stoner drug dealers, weed slangers. Nixon and Hogan get caught up in the mix. There's all kinds of shenanigans. I am doing a limited print run on Count Kefula. The link is in the description. For $12, you get the full book, the 28-page one-shot full-color Count Kefula, aka Dracula in Strangeville, along with this beautiful 11 by 17 poster. The pre-orders going through the month of October, ends on Halloween, and then I will print those books in November. You will get your books in November, gang. We are marching towards 1,000 subscribers. When we hit that, we're like 200 away, a little less than 200 away from that coveted 1,000 subscriber mark. When we hit that, I'm releasing my 164-page full-color graphic novel, splatterpunk, ultra gore, ultra sex, outlaw underground tome, epic, Kevin Strange's Space Worms. I'll be releasing that for free as a PDF on the Patreon link. So you don't have to be a patron. You're going to get this for free as a subscriber of the channel. You'll be able to click for I'm going to run that for 1 month. You will be able to get Space Worms for free once we hit 1,000 subscribers. About 40% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. It costs you nothing. Consider becoming a member of the channel. For $2.99 a month, you get access to all of our future videos that we've already filmed weeks, sometimes months in advance. There's already videos up for the month of November, gang. So that's a great value. All of the proceeds for the channel go to upgrading equipment, better mics, better cameras, better lighting, better laptops, and allows me to continue to create these comic books for you. Now, today's episode. Brian Pulido, you'll remember, gang, or if you don't know, he's the creator of Lady Death, of Chaos Comics, and now Coffin Comics, and a very, very successful comic book crowdfunder with his Lady Death series. He also used to do Evil Ernie and the like. He is a fantastic comics writer and character creator. And he did the story, Brian Pulido, of this Friday the 13th for Avatar Press. Avatar, famous for the Crossed series, ultra gore answer to The Walking Dead, the much more gory, much more crazy zombie series. It's more of a virus than that infects people than a zombie thing, but whatever. Avatar Press put out this awesome Friday the 13th one-shot, written by Brian Pulido, pencils and ink by Mike Wolfer, color by Andrew Dahlhaus. This is an awesome. I mean, this is everything. If you wonder if the Friday the 13th franchise, the Jason Voorhees franchise, can translate into comic book form, I'm here to tell you that a lot of these, everything goes from being a comic book to being a movie these days. For the last couple of decades, we've been stuck in the Marvel MCU and the DCEU sort of grinder of all of these comic books being adapted into what are 90% of the time less ambitious and less interesting movie, like popcorn, big budget, like blockbuster summer movie, like brainless, action fare, where the source material that the stuff comes from is usually far better, far superior. The same thing is true for like Star Wars. They make all these like crappy woke DEI Star Wars things that just they have the check boxes. It has to be gay, it has to be female, it has to be black, and they ignore like this rich 30-40 year history of comics and novels with great characters, great storylines, great writers attached to the stuff, like Brian Pulido here. And I'm not saying that this issue of this Friday the 13th one shot should be a movie. I'm saying that if you're asking yourself, well, does a comic book version of Friday the 13th really hold up to those iconic films? And I'm here to tell you that this is a fun romp, man. There's nothing wrong with this comic book. It's super fun, and if you like comics and you like movies and you like horror and you like gore and you like titties and you like Jason Voorhees, then this comic has a lot going for it. We get a guy eviscerated. We get a guy cleaved in half on page 2, dog. We're page 2 into this thing, and we've already got a guy. This couple's getting ready to fuck in the van in classic. They're sitting right outside of Crystal Lake. That's the sign here is for Crystal Lake Estates, and these guys are getting busy. We got these commandos or whatever the fuck in the woods, and Jason comes up behind him and just cuts this dude in half, and then I believe just punches this guy's head off. Just straight up punches this dude in the face, knocks his head off, a la Jason Takes Manhattan. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you, gang? Ha! You were already typing out that comment. Actually, he already punched someone's head off in Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Well, I got you, bitch. I'm there. This is my world now. Now we're in the horror world. I might not know shit about Marvel Comics circa 1975, but I sure know my horror shit. So it was the boxer dude up on the roof, motherfuckers. I got you. And the head goes bouncing off these trees, and drops. And there he is. We get a nice full shot of old Jason Voorhees there. I think he looks cool as fuck, man. He's got his machete. He's got this fucking head on the ground covered in blood. Tell me that this doesn't translate into... we've got bats flying behind him. Tell me this doesn't translate into comic book form. This is awesome. You can do slasher shit in comics. And it's Brian Pulido writing, so this shit gets, it gets hardcore. So the couple, in the who's that? Did you hear something? Nah, babe, just keep on going. You know how it is. So she gets her tits out. So that's, we're like 6 pages in, we got tits out. That's nice. We got whatever the fuck's going on here. And this is the chick. I believe she's like she's trying to trap Jason for some fucking reason. We're gonna see her again later. She's some rich bitch, and we're gonna come back to her a little bit later. And I guess they're the ones. Her and Daddy are the ones that have in their mansion. Are the ones that have these army dudes out here, but they're getting fucked up. This guy gets his let me cover that for the YouTube algorithm. This dude gets his heart punched out through his chest. I did this shot in Colonel Kill Motherfuckers. My character Wilhelm gets chest busted. The Colonel Kill comes up behind him and punches his heart through his chest, and I scream, "Nancy, I'm coming home!" in my shit. And this guy throws a grenade and blows Jason up. We got titties out in the van now. The van couple's still fucking. He thinks he's got Jason fucked here, and this is the girl that we saw back here. This is this chick. She's now in a helicopter here, and Jason's whole chest is blown out. That is awesome. And here's a shot through the gore to the character. This is a double splash, so it goes boom. Then he looks at it and he sees that it's healing up. Jason's got a healing factor. Apparently, he is invincible, and grabs the gun. The dude shoots him. He grabs the gun, and I guess just completely blows his torso up with the gun, and leaves him for dead. Great sequence, great double page there. Great use of the double page with a ton of panels on it, which is kind of a modern thing that's done a lot. I love that big Jason here, and then all the panels that go across. Beautiful fucking shot there, man. Great page. Tell me that horror franchises can't be adapted into comic books. This is great. This is good stuff. Love it. This is the daughter arguing with dad some more. We get Jason's little origin here. This is Jason's dead face. I love Jason's dead face there at the bottom. We get our Ari Lehman cameo, first Jason. So the kid that played Jason at the very, very end of Friday the 13th Part 1, the one that jumps out of the water at the very end behind the boat, and it freeze frames on it at the end of Friday the 13th Part 1, he went on to make, his name's Ari Lehman, and he went on to make a career out of being First Jason. He started a band called First Jason, and he's this big, he's got this long red curly hair, and he wears all leather and stuff, and he sells machetes with his signature on it. That motherfucker never had a machete. He's a little kid at the end, but he doesn't give a shit. He's got a band called First Jason. All the songs are about Jason. He plays a guitar and has a Jason Voorhees walking around on stage with him. He knows what's up. I've partied. I've gone to after parties with Ari Lehman. He's a cool motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of rumors out there about him. Jealous motherfuckers, haters, hating on Ari Lehman. Ari Lehman's a good guy in my book. So we got these dudes blowing Jason away some more. He literally, I'm not making this up, slams the guy's head down through his body, and it comes out his ass. He literally knocks the guy's head through his asshole. Tell me that's not awesome. Brian Pulido, fantastic kill. 2 thumbs up from Kevin Strange. This way. 2 thumbs up from Kevin Strange there. You know what you're doing. We got we're back to the van couple. Chick's tits are still out. Now he's got whipped cream all over her titties. Jason's he's I guess he slams a log down on that guy, or I see what he's on a teeter totter, and he hits it and launches him up into the air, and he smashes down on the roof of the van. That's an awesome kill. We get the couple finally runs out of the car. Daughter now is in the helicopter, and Jason does something here. Oh, he rips the little ducky, the little ride, they have the spring. This is it right here in the foreground of the shot, is this little thing you ride on the playground, and he grabs it and throws it at the helicopter and smashes the head of the pilot, and the helicopter spins around and crashes, and she's able to get out. This is daughter again. This was back there with daddy. She's able to get out and get free into the water, and she's got a grenade. She throws it at Jason. It kind of misses, and she's like yelling at him, telling him, I don't know, whatever the fuck about how she's trying to capture him or kill him or whatever the fuck. All my father ever wanted was to help kids. It was his dream. What did it get him? Nothing but heartache because of you. He died of a broken heart. You murdered him. That's why I hate you. You're afraid of the lake. I'm safe here. She's in the lake. She thinks she's okay. He throws his machete, and she's like, "You missed. Have you lost your touch?" And it knocks the helicopter out of the tree, and the blades of the helicopter fucking slice her a la what's his name from the Twilight Zone movie. Drop the title of that or the name of that director in the comments gang, and he picks up his Jason picks up his machete and walks off into the darkness. And you think that our couple here that was fucking in the van, you think they got away. He's like grabbing her ass, they're smooching, and Jason chops their fucking heads off mid kiss, and that is it. Gang ends on Jason's eyes. Fantastic one shot Friday the 13th comic. Of course, we have an advertisement for Brian Pulido's Lady Death. We'll be looking at a bunch of Lady Death issues. We'll be looking at Evil Ernie from Brian Pulido. We'll also be looking at a lot of stuff from Avatar Press, including some of those crossed comics we're going to look at. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of goodies coming your way, gang. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're not already. There's Texas Chainsaw, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Brian Pulido wrote them all. I don't have those other two, Nightmare on Elm Street or Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Avatar Press, written by Brian Pulido. If you got those, gang, you can send them my way if you want to see me review them on the channel to my P.O. Box, Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois, 62018. If you've got a copy of Evan Dorkin's Predator Bad Blood number 1, I need a copy of that so that I have the set and I can do a review of that series on the channel. If you've got other dollar bin finds that are burning up your collection that you're looking to get rid of and you want me to cover here on the channel, send them on. Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois, 62018. If you are an independent comic book creator and you'd like to see your indie comic showcased here on the channel, put it in the mail. Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois, 62018. That's going to do it for me today, gang. I hope I see you at the dollar bin, and I hope you keep on digging.